Well, hello. We're the Half Breast Heroes. This is session 18 of Terrana. Last time, the Seven Deadly Six find out about the Red Death that is running amok and decimating cities and towns where it goes. They later get information and shoes from a boy who was from the town. The little boy's name is Tim, where Safi and Tritus took him around the town to calm and forget about the incident. This is also where Tritus acquired the bloodstain shoes and licked the blood, giving him the first-person view of the massacre. Anyways, they went and looked for the special cloud to teleport them to Sanctuary, but failed to do so and found themselves in the capital city of Dragatinia, coming out of a wolf man who is extremely confused of what just happened. And now I have to change the music.
You were coming out of a wolf man? That's pretty gay.
I know, right?
I think coming into a wolf man would actually be the gayer part.
I mean, I think the fact that you were in a wolf man is pretty gay.
I guess that's true.
And technically, if we're coming out, that's pretty gay as well.
Yeah.
That is true.
Just the whole circumstances, you know. Gay.
That's how I feel about it, apparently.
As soon as you turn around, because you guys were going out from his back and you're facing like a brick wall. When you look around, you do see like people going throughout the roads, probably like moving stuff to just doing their normal business. But when you turn around, the Wolfman has like a very confused look down in his face because he's just sitting down at like a soup dumpling restaurant that he was just eating.
He looks pretty menacing. Hello.
Don't say anything. Shut the fuck up.
What do you mean don't say anything?
Like, out of character, let's just get that guy out of here. In character,
Yeah.
this dude's kind of fluffy.
It's
So-
kind of fluffy.
You know,
I love how we
you're gonna have to force
essentially teleport, break into a place, and your first instinct is to talk to the man we crawled out of.
Negotiations.
Negotiate.
Mom!
Hey, thanks for letting us come out of you. Here's $20.
He,
I'm just gonna take stock and just start walking in a direction.
I agree.
just-
Same. I'm
You
gonna-
can't just come out of somebody and then walk away.
as soon as you guys are like mumbling to each other, he
Yeah, I imagine we're like, I say this and then we all just turn into the group, like huddle, and then just start like whispering to each other.
So when you do that, depending, you want to make a perception check of what the fuck he's doing? Because you can if you want to.
I'd like
yeah,
to
I'm
get
keeping an eye on him.
into my surroundings.
I have no good. I do not have. Oh no, I have fine perception. Yes. Let's see. Guess we'll find out.
Do you want all of us to make perception checks or just?
There's some people who is keeping an eye on him.
10.
Okay.
Alright. Okay,
26.
that is
Okay.
That's
17.
All right.
I think
Well,
I'll be
the
keeping an
17
eye on him, but not like in a...
The
I'm
17 and
watching
26
like-
does notice what he was doing. Basically, as soon as you start doing that huddle and start talking to each other, he just takes his money, puts it on the table, and starts walking away.
Okay.
Good. Keep it easy
Also-
for us.
Start walking, but in a different way.
But then
Just
you realize
start
you actually have to
following
go the
him.
same way as him, so it's awkward because you already said goodbye and you have to kind of turn around. And...
No, I purposely walk in a different direction as him.
There's only one one way out of
It's
this
only one
place.
exit, yeah.
You just walk
Yeah.
more into the counter.
At this point in time is when you feel a wave of magic hitting all of you, but it's like a translucent magic that's like covering your like entire body, but you can still see through it. When you look around, it was Dennis. He cast this disguise self on everybody.
So seeming.
Denny Fang.
So,
What do we look like?
y'all look like Eric Crocus.
Interesting.
Yes.
Ethan's in his home turf.
Can Ethan specifically not look like one?
Doesn't matter. You all look like them, and I'm excited by that.
Okay, well there
Matt,
we go.
refresh your
Proper.
page. I was curious if you prefer this background or not.
But I guess I'll wait
Forget
for
what we're doing here. We're looking for a person. We're looking for a
We're looking
piano
for the saint.
saint.
What was the virtue of this one? Is this the chastity one?
I don't think I gave you
Or was it patience?
I think you did.
did I?
I think so. Do
Do
you not know your own saints, JR?
I mean I know my saints, but I'm just like I'm not too certain if I disclose which type of saint. a person
You
is.
did tell us the type of saint.
Yeah, because we talked about them, and
Okay, give me a second.
we got good old Denny Fang and
I mean, I'm
fucking-
sure the people that we were escorting would also know. So, if not, we can just ask right now.
No, Sanozal is just like, what do you think? It's like he's some sort of public school teacher that's just like,
You have to guess.
it's like, what do you think the answer is?
I'm reading the recaps.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah.
I'm like. I'm
Titus
pretty
saw
sure
the
that-
innkeeper, Dennis, falling and turned around because he forgot that he was at an inn. This used to turn. I remember, I wake up, you see the innkeeper, I leave. What? Why are you
He
leaving?
knows of two other saints, and which one of them is the Saint of Charity.
I've never heard that.
A Cockly ambassador. What? Oh, a cocky ambassador. Or wait, no, unless Dennis Fong is the Saint of Charity.
No, Dennis Fong is the saint of peace, patience.
Ah, okay.
I feel like Saint of Charity sounds chastity, chastity.
Charity
It-
and
it's
chastity
chastity.
are both.
They're
Those are
two
not
different
the same
fucking. They're not the same thing. They're two different things.
yeah, but we were absolutely told who's here.
Yeah, we're looking for a panda, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a red Pandora.
Right, a red panda, right? That's why they were they're different, right?
Yeah.
We didn't get any other descriptors besides that he was
No,
here.
but I think the conversation was all like, they're a red panda, and we were like, anything else? And they were like, no, that's all you need. You'll know. Like, if you see the red panda, that's
Oh,
like
okay.
the only one.
It's like how with Denny Fang, we were just told he's on fire.
But
yeah, and
like,
obviously, if you see
worthless.
somebody who's on fire, there's only one person
I mean, to be
who's on
fair,
fire.
Denny Fun did get us
He did.
by not being on fire.
And JR also decided to be an asshole about it and make us think that it was just a fire genasi.
That was the highlight of that day. That was great.
I was ready to beat you if he was really just a fire genasi.
Uh, I guess to sure.
Can you describe the location again? Like, what does it look like? Is this like a large city? Are we in the middle of the mountain? Does it look like we're in the middle of the mountains, or are
You
we
are
like
not in the middle of the mountains right now.
not in the middle of the
Okay.
mountains? Okay.
Okay, so we got that. That's
So-
all we need to know.
Yeah. What the city that you're currently in. One, there are the wall that you're looking at before when you first entered from the Wolfman is there's a lot of signs and stuff like that, like posters. Some of them are like propaganda and shit. But like there are signs just like, yeah, rent new houses being built in the residential part of the city of Thorn, and depending on which information you're given or how much information you know about the city of the nation of Dragatinia, you're currently in the capital city of Dragatinia.
What?
I thought the point that was that we
The location that you were trying to go to was a city named Sanctuary, and you're currently in a city called Thorn.
Well,
Oh, map.
is that the
Oh, right.
is that the one in the jungle, or whatever that is?
Where the
the one right
giant
here.
dragon is.
Oh, it's right
Yeah.
there. I see. That eye was covering the city mark. Well, that's not the direction we wanted to go. I think. Did we have something to do in the city, in the capital?
The capital. Well, I guess history or intelligence checks to remember this, but
Okay. Nice.
9.
Nat 20 for a total of 22.
all right. So when you were discussing options of how to get to Sanctuary with a Pandorian that was, recruited by Null, he informed you there was 2 ways of getting to Sanctuary. One of them is going through a cloud through the tops of the mountains and just magically getting teleported there. The second option is befriending a friend of the Fae who lives in the capital of Dragatinia.
Cool.
Did we go through
So
a
we
cloud?
went through the
Thorn.
portal that we thought was going to give us to the city, and we ended up in the capital.
Yeah, so the cloud we went through was a cloud portal, but it wasn't the right cloud portal.
Damn,
Fuck.
got fucked.
Hmm.
And I remember that this friend of the Fae is like small and mischievous potentially. I guess we just gotta look for this thing.
Tony man.
Oh,
It's
no.
Not worth it. I'd rather die.
Feel that?
So, okay.
Mm.
They say where in Dragatinia this Fae was?
No, I remember this being a conversation where we were like, it's gonna be impossible to fucking find that thing. That's not a good idea.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Do you guys want to be just, huddled in like a corner, or you want to just start walking through the city while talking about this?
We'd probably be huddled considering we're not exactly in good straits with Dragatinia right now, even if we're
Yeah.
disguised.
So I guess we can just go. We can ask around. We can look with our eyes. That's the only two ideas I have.
I mean, from Sigzel's very limited knowledge of Fae, and probably most of it being his existence around Silveriel,
Yeah, damn. If only we had Silveriel right now. I wonder what happened to him.
yeah.
Who knows?
Would Sigzel know of any place that looks Fae? I mean, we went through that. We went through those basically lost woods. Is
Oh
there
no,
any...
it's in the city.
I know, but is there any greenery? I'm just like Sigzel's looking for anything that like a Fae might like to be in.
I think we're inside right now.
Yeah. Make a nature check
Okay.
or a bullshit check, depending on what you want to do.
Let's see. What kind of bullshit do I want to
Or Connie try and summon the spirit of Silver.
pull? We could. Oh wait, no, Zalza's not with us. Fuck.
God damn it, Hunter.
Nice try.
I mean, I can have the
Oh,
fellas just fly around and get a good surveillance.
That's not terrible.
Just as a
idea.
star.
I mean, I could try.
Animal handling check for you, Ethan. I'll give you a description of what the area will look like after that.
For
Did you
me.
say advantage? No, I wasn't paying attention.
Sure.
Thank
Sure.
goodness. I am so glad that worked. I knew you didn't give me advantage, but I rolled 4. Okay, I was a 7th. So, improvement.
That's almost twice as
Oh,
good as
15.
Yo, shot for
that's-
the moon, and you succeeded though.
Yeah, dude. 15.
Okay. I'll give you a description after Matt's.
Can I use a survival check in that I'm going to kind of see where kind of plant growth is starting to crop up a little bit more, if there's maybe a park, or maybe I can track down where some of the wildlife is kind of congregating a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
See where the wild things are.
Yep.
Yo, Bliss
Oh,
King.
That's cocked.
See where the Blitzkings are.
Oh well, that was
I should catch one of those.
that was worse.
You
That
should.
was 12.
Okay.
Wait. I want to help. I want to ask around. I'm going to ask if there's any, like, mischievous happenings happening around. That's, like, hints of a little creature causing trouble
You
in
know,
people's lives, you know?
what we could
So I'm
do
gonna ask
is
around.
have one of us be like a sucker and like open ourselves up to some trickery, to being tricked.
Well, I rolled a 3 for a total of 14, so we're doing great, guys.
I imagine.
How my eyes.
I imagine.
Because you had advantage.
That's fair.
Okay.
Like Safi's familiars start going out, and as Sigzel's trying to track where some of the fauna are congregating, it's just like, oh, there's some. Oh, there's, and start following the familiars instead.
There's some birds up there.
There's a bird.
All right. Well,
Also,
starting.
real quick, can we just can I just mention how Ethan said one of us can be the sucker and open ourselves up?
Yeah, open yourself up.
What does that mean?
You know, I was trying to think about it, but you know, I couldn't. So you know,
I think I got cut off. It's open ourselves up to being tricked.
okay.
Mhm.
But
Oh,
even just
I was
the,
thinking
the
of like a
wording of
lollipop.
that.
Just
No, I was thinking like,
yeah, just like go to the middle of town square, just cut all of your chest and just rip your
And
insides out.
spread
That's what I
them.
was thinking.
all right.
Yeah, spread them.
So, starting with Matt, you do notice the the floor has roots embedded in it. When you start following it, it gets thicker and thicker. But
And the
it
flora and
leads
flora.
outside the city. When you look closer, it just seems like the forest that was from outside the city is the main vegetation that goes into the city itself. There isn't like a specific, hey, this is where all plant life is specifically. Then going to Joe, when you ask around on who, if there is like a small entity that is like being mischievous, you stop a Dragonuid. And she goes like, things like that tends to be just light people who like take, take a swipe at your like coin purses, but that other than that, we haven't actually seen or heard any instances like that. And for Safi's animal handling check, your birds see the actual scenery of the city of Thorn from a bird's eye view, and it's Thorn has multiple large tall towers surrounding the city, and it's very influenced in Chinese culture with like bright reds with teal
What's China?
tile roofings and stuff like that. And there isn't a wall that actually surrounds the city. It's specifically made that so there isn't a wall, so they can expand more and more if they need to. So the forest outside is actually being used as a natural wall to the city for a less solidified print for the city itself. For significant landmarks, there is a larger tower that is similar to like Solitude, where it's just like that makes zero sense why that one's significantly bigger than anything else. But it is pretty much similar to any other tower, just way bigger, and has like a moat towards it as well.
Okay, so someone go right to the very edge of the moat and just like teeter right on the edge and just wait for someone to push you in. And then everyone else gets him.
You know, that's actually it's not very really good.
Just imagine how long you'd have to be waiting, though, and how big of a place this is. Just like, oh, look at me!
Hamming it up for like 8 hours straight.
Yeah.
Oh, woe is me. I am alone by this moat.
I will
In my
also,
nice clothing.
I will also say, there are posters spread out through the entirety of this area in general. You might take a glance at like things like new military general currently occupying general of warfare is what his title is, and there's a picture of a well-dressed man, and he has like red hair, horns pointing out, and the name underneath is his name is Benimaru. And there's also a a political portrait of saying who's in the new shogun and stuff like that. And that is, where is it? Rift. It does not disclose of their last name as far as the poster says. It only has their first name.
Rift. That's pretty freaking metal.
Full name. I don't know. What do I? What?
I don't know if we have anything enough for a lead here.
Yeah.
So Safi,
People
you're
are
gonna just stand
pickpockets
by a
in the
moat?
city. That's normal. There's a
I
forest
could
outside.
certainly be convinced to stand by a moat. Sounds like a win-win. I could just stand by a moat, and we get to find him.
Sure. I mean, Safi, it was your idea. It was a good idea. I don't think there's any.
If we have anything faster, then it'd be great. But
I mean,
what time of day is it?
Look around the forest. The city's surrounded by a forest. Maybe the Fae thing lives outside the city.
Or we could go and ask at the library. That worked well last time. Staffy could lead us there.
Oh my god.
Well, if you insist.
Oh no.
I almost rolled an investigation check using a D10.
Oh my god.
Which is what it would have ended up being anyways.
So what are we doing? Library. Safi's hanging out a moat. We're looking around the forest.
I'm fine with any of the options.
I
I
mean,
don't necessarily know if we have the amount of people to split up and do all three, though. I mean, like, technically we do, but that's a lot of ground to cover for the
Yeah.
library.
I feel like
and
the forest is kind of a group task. Maybe Safi, how
Yeah.
about you go ahead and hang around the moat for a little while, and we'll go. Why are we asking at the library?
I don't know. I mean, last time we asked at the library, they knew stuff.
I guess that's a good idea.
Librarians got
people are
dirt.
smart. Sure, let's we can go to the library. I
Okay,
guess.
well, the point
Safi,
of
you hang out at the moat.
point of hanging at the moat is that when I fall in, someone else can catch the person.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't really do that on my own if I'm falling
Yeah,
into a
just
moat.
get pushed into
Just
a
get
moat.
pushed in the moat.
You're like, aha!
I got you. Like,
Okay.
I mean, who's pretty
Um,
stealthy?
I feel like Aldrich. would be
Aldrich.
good at that.
yeah.
He could stay here with Safi,
Just watch.
and me and Sigzil can go to the librry.
Yeah.
Because me
Don't
and
forget
Sigzil
Punch
agree
coming with
on
you.
what a library is.
I have an interesting suspicion that Matt just wants to have maybe another encounter with Karl Marx, possibly.
At the library.
Don't
I mean,
forget.
they got lost.
On the
Punch
way
I'm
is
to
aware.
coming with you.
I know, that's the thing. Yeah. Will you get lost again?
There's a will, there's a way.
Fair.
But my name's Sigzil, not Will.
Change it.
So is Dennis and
Oh
Sanuzal?
yeah, they.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We always do.
You know, maybe they could
I
check
guess
in
we
the
do.
forest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
they
don't you
can-
guys go look in the forest?
Yeah, they can just chill in the forest. It's fine.
Just chilling. No, not chill.
They'll go looking for us.
I'm not paying you for
They're
nothing.
good. They're good.
We're not paying them.
Yeah, you're not
I'm
paying
aware.
Not paying you for nothing.
Exactly.
Well, maybe
Okay.
then they'll get a
Let's,
promotion and we'll pay them.
Maybe if they find it, maybe who knows?
So
And
Jerry,
they
you want,
give
me,
us money that we can pay them with.
you want me to roll a stealth check?
You specifically? Nah, it's fine. You're
Okay.
stealthy, my guy.
You want me to roll a performance check?
Yeah.
Are you good at those?
No.
Yeah.
Good enough for 22 though. Good enough for 22. Yeah, I'm decent
Okay.
at performance.
And then what do we roll for library searching?
Probably investigation.
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 Survival.
No, that was last time for us doing it.
I
It was
need
investigation
new
at first,
dice.
survival afterwards.
Yeah.
12.
Alright.
Nice. Alright.
Matt, are
Wait.
you rolling?
Oh, am I doing it as well? Okay.
I mean, you're both looking, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, you guys are both.
Yeah, and
actively
you
looking.
can't give me advantage because I guarantee you we're not looking for the same thing.
Yeah,
I
that's also
mean-
factual.
Yeah. Alright, well. That is 16.
Also, I was like, also a 12.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
my birds are gonna fly around.
I'm good at libraries.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
wait to
yeah.
find out.
alright. Starting with the vote. So, with Sapphi's performance, actually it's very convincing. It's just like, is she okay? It seems like she needs help. But
Pushes me
eventually.
in, but it's just Aldrich.
Ultra pushes you in.
Sorry, the performance is too good. I couldn't resist.
You look so helpless and pathetic that you need
What can I say? I'm a
push them.
natural.
But I will say, eventually, there is something that happens during this, while you're doing that.
It's more than I expected. Alrighty.
So,
Same.
the tiles that are underneath you is actually very much made from stone and stuff like that, but it's not actually fully cemented to the ground. Some of it is actually very loose because of the fact that roots have been digging into the tiles of the city. So I need you to make a dex save.
Man, performance was too good. I fooled myself. 11.
So when you're like, oh no, and eventually you're like, oh wait, actually I'm actually falling now. Oh no, someone help.
Oh no, I'm gonna fall in. Oh no, I'm falling!
How deep is the moat?
The moat itself, like how tall is Sappy?
5 foot something.
It's roughly like
5'5".
it's roughly like a 25-foot deep moat.
That's a deep pool.
That is indeed.
If only I knew how to swim. Alright, new character.
Just imagine volunteering to be pushed into a 25-foot deep moat and not knowing how to swim.
Only Safi.
Did you see how it was? Did you see it? Did you see them?
I'm just laughing.
Because yeah, definitely what you saw, Aldrich. Even if you don't make a perception check, it's definitely just basically Safi kind of tripping on herself. Because the tiles were very much uneven where she was standing.
Who was it? Go get him!
It was you.
Couldn't trust even myself. How do I get out of the moat? Is there like something I can like climb out of here with? Is there like enough of a face on the side of the moat so I can climb out?
To be real, there isn't. But there is guards that are nearby, and actually start making the earth of the moat create a stairwell for you to actually get up.
Nice. What?
Oh, cool.
They sigh in disappointment, but you know.
Thanks.
It's okay, we're disappointed too.
Okay, thank you. I can't promise that it will happen again.
All right.
I'll head over to Aldrich, like, what happened?
Fucking floor crumbled beneath you.
And it wasn't because of anyone? Oh no. How many people are in the area that saw it?
So, at least 40 people.
Okay. That's cool. I think we should leave the city. The country?
Continent.
If that's what it takes.
World?
Yeah, say the world.
All right, so library gang.
Library.
So, surprisingly enough, you actually do find the correct place.
Wow.
Yay.
It's not actually labeled as a library, but it's like
You can do that.
it says like public knowledge of scrolls, so you can make your assumptions. So
Okay, we can go in and ask the front desk, see if they know anything.
all right. When you enter, yeah, it's very much a large shelving units that have like lots of scrolls just scattered everywhere. Some of them like spread out and stuff like that. Different languages in every single scroll itself. The front desk person who's working there has horns themselves, similar to like the poster for the general warfare, but it's not a redhead man. It's actually a female, and she has green hair, and
Wow.
she has horns that protrude similarly to like a goat horn, and yeah.
Hello there. Oh, go
Oh.
ahead, Sigzilla. Go ahead.
Hey, we were wondering, miss, if there's any record of, Fae in the area, or is that something that's been either happening, like, past couple of years or anything like that?
Hey, that's a very peculiar question, since any traces of Fae have been sent back to the Fae realm, or has been immediately destroyed. The only information that we have is there has been some crossing of certain fays in certain places. We know of a description of two beings of that came from this Fey crossing. Would you be interested to listen to that? If that's what you're looking for, at least.
These
Yes,
are
please.
things from the city?
They came from the city, yes. But they're not originated from here.
Yeah, sure, we can listen to it.
So the first one is a creature who actually seems to be the one that creates these portals. And since he's a creature that creates these portals, it seems like he's a shapeshifter. It does not seem like he stays in one size. And the only information other than that we know about him is that they have white fur. And the other creature that has gone through a portal is actually a man that goes to a temple, and I need to actually get the description of the temple because I can't for the life of me. That's an interesting one. Okay. Okay, so the other one, we actually have more of the description on him. He seems to be a moon elf. And yes, one, it is very rare to see elven kind in the material plane, for one. And two, for his composure, he seemed very polite and apologetic. But for a moon elf, for descriptions of that type of race, he seems significantly more pale than what we're told what moon elves look like. He refused to tell us his name and called himself the Pale Man. And you can actually possibly find him in a religious temple praying. But we're certain he's not praying to that temple's god. Because it seems like he prays to every single temple to see if you could actually find a connection.
Okay. And how long ago is the record for the first person?
The first person was roughly 2 years ago.
And the Pale Man has been just around.
He actually showed up a year ago.
What temple did he go to?
He
I think
first,
that all of them, right?
yes, he first started at Dara's temple, then went to Cyrus, then Drozagath. The last time, at least personally, that I've seen him was in Drozagath's temple.
What do you think, Tritus?
I think we gotta look around the temples. I am a little bit wondering if Wolfman was the guy we were looking for, though. They mentioned that the thing has white fur, so
Did-
maybe keep an eye out for that person again.
Was the wolf? Did the wolf have what
There's
color
a bit.
fur?
You can look at
White.
the notes. There is a picture of him.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he really put one on his back. Interesting. Well, I guess we could. I was about to say split up, but then again, now it's kind of hard to split up and do anything meaningful when it's just the two of us.
2 of us, yeah. Well, let's go see if the others found anything useful.
Yeah.
What do you mean? There's 3 of you there. Hunk's with you.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, hang on. I didn't see you there. You know, you really need to stop sneaking up on us.
We could have had Hunk fall in the moat.
You know, you're right. Yeah, Monk has a higher fucking stealth than Aldrich.
Excuse me, white.
I jokingly say that, but you know, it's more of a Yutaka just not here to be able to play his character, so we always forget.
No, I mean,
I
someone that
mentioned-
falls in the moat.
I mentioned him earlier. No one listened.
Because you said the word punk and it went like just completely passed through us.
Alright, well. We could just rejoin the group. It seems like, you know, if guy who's creating portals is probably our best bet, even if this elf guy seems kind of interesting, but
Yeah, I mean, we can. I don't know, they might know each other, so it still might be worth trying to find the elf guy.
I mean, I don't know. I used to know an elf. But I don't think he knows a ton of people. I like asked about some stuff, and he said that he didn't know too much about it.
So what, that means all elves don't know things?
Well, it doesn't mean that I'm not I'm being racist by assuming he's an elf, but not being racist by assuming that not all elves know each other.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're not an elf.
I mean,
uh,
Anyways, do you want to go
Yeah.
and see this guy? Anyways, I don't know. It sounds
I mean, I
interesting.
feel like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, we're looking for a Fey person. We don't know that it's the wolf person, right? We just think it could be.
I
So it's
mean,
probably worth trying to find them both, in case it's not the wolf person.
that's fair. Lead the way. Guess we're going to, what was the last temple got?
Well,
what
why
was
don't we
last-
find the others first? And see if they found anything useful.
Gotcha.
And then, maybe re-split up from there.
okay. So, y'all meet up and start sharing information. I will also say that Dennis Fong will speak up and he goes like, yeah, so you guys remember that wolf guy that we came out of? Yeah, we kind of ran into him a little bit when we were at the forest. It seems like he's just hacking / slashing some small game to feast on for later, apparently. Seems like he's also really good with his hands because he's taking off the fur off of those creatures and seemingly preparing it for pelts.
I think we might need to find him. So, yeah, I guess if we know he's in the woods, maybe we should just go back to the woods instead of trying to look for this elf guy.
I mean, yeah, we can always, if we run into another dead end, we can go looking later.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright.
Sappy's just wet and sulking in his corner.
Oh, it's...
Sappy.
Wait,
But
your plan
didn't
work?
Find him.
I mean, if by
Plan
work you
worked. I
mean,
found someone sketchy, but it's the floor planner.
I would say if by work you mean Sappy falling in the moat, then yes.
Would you like to be dry, Sappy?
Yes, please.
I'll use prestidigitation and make her dry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At this point in time, well, when you guys are walking through the city and heading towards the forest where Dennis Fogg and Salazar were actually searching earlier, yeah, you do hear a loud noise that goes right above your head.
I look up.
It is a large metallic copper dragon.
What the fuck?
Dang.
I mean, you're in the city of Dragatine, so
I guess that's true.
When I look up.
but yeah. Obviously, with that loud noise and seeing how everyone does not give a fuck, you can tell that this is just a normal occurrence.
Okay, birds, come a little closer, please. Except Pip.
Don't fuck with
Except
Dragadenia.
I'm kidding, Pip.
Except Pip.
You're a welcome member of this family
Except for when you're not.
until you die.
Alright. Eventually, Dennis Fong would actually lead you to where, the last known location of where the wolf man was, like, hunting and shit. You do see, like, blood stains all, scattered throughout the floor and stuff like that. Most likely where he was, de-skinning and turning things into pelts. You could possibly start, following the trail. So, it would be someone making, like, a survival or investigation with
On
advantage.
it.
You have advantage.
Yo.
I have advantage?
Yes.
Pipe. Okay.
I
23.
heard- Okay. So it's actually it's pretty simple to actually find a the wolfman crawling around the outer parts of the woods, hunting seemingly like a jackal. And yeah, he's just waiting until the right opportunity to go in and strike. At this very moment, he actually does not notice you.
A murdering.
Make a skill.
Um,
Jump in the way of his kill.
no. There.
Become his kill.
Pip, jump in the way.
Pip dies in front of the arrow.
Pip, take the bullet for him.
You just wait.
Yeah. Kind of want to just not steal this from him because then he'll be angry at us.
Right.
Okay. Since you're all watching, but he doesn't actually notice you, you see the large wolf man holding his longsword, and as soon as you like start blinking your eyes, I need all of y'all to make a perception check.
Oh.
Not 2 for a 7.
Okay. So,
Septon.
what Zigzil and Safi see is when you immediately blink, he's gone, and then as soon as you look over where the jackal was, he has it pierced onto his long sword. But what Aldrich and try to see, for a short period of time, he actually makes his size significantly smaller and turns himself like into like a small it's not even it's he turns himself into like a small orb of
An
light.
orb?
Yeah. And zooms past all the leaves and stuff, and just as soon as he gets to where he needs to be, his body shape changes again, and when his body changes, his sword is already through the jackal.
Well, I think that's the guy we're looking for.
And he turned himself into a pig. Funny shit of course. Hello, sir?
I don't know. Yeah, okay. Well, there goes.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you happen to be a friend of the Fae?
No.
Do
Hi,
I believe him?
We came out of your back earlier, I
Right.
think.
I'm not good at insight, but I guess we'll find out.
That's a very interesting thing to say to a random person, but okay. Why should I? If I was friends with a Fae, why would I trust the people who just came out of my back?
16.
That's because we've got your back.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, he's got a point.
Initiative.
By the way, I'm also gonna insight check the man.
Okay, so for the 16, yeah, no, when he said no, you can definitely tell he's fucking lying.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't believe you when you said it, so.
I didn't either, but Aldrich rolled both, so.
Okay. Yeah, so here's the thing. We're not going to kill you. We'd
also like to not get killed by you.
Yes, that too. That is, yeah. Well, I don't know if we like Fae. We haven't met one before, so I guess can't really say that. But we're just looking for pandas
Of the red variety.
of the red variety, which we also
Looking to get to Sanctuary.
don't want to kill. I don't know why I feel the need to specify.
Why do we
that.
keep letting you talk?
Because he's a charisma character. He
I'm
can
good at
shoot
talking.
like
Don't you know? I have a plus 11 to persuasion.
You come out of
Shows.
you're random people who come out of my back, and then now also here after I have my kill, asking to go to a place that possibly could exist or not exist,
Does exist.
that could mean that it could be the end of that area that could possibly, or it could not exist. I have no reason to trust you. Even what type of evidence can you give me that you are friends?
We could help you prepare your kill for dinner.
I could cast suggestion. No. Yeah.
We have 2 friends of the of a person we're looking for.
True. We do have 2 saints.
Hmm.
This construct. Also, one of them is from Solitude, which they don't really like.
This guy's not from here. He's from the Feywild.
Still in Dragatina.
That doesn't mean anything.
Do Fae get political?
Yes, just not material plane political.
We can help you with something if you need help.
My best friend was a Fae.
Oh,
What does that make
you
us?
mean your only friend, but
Sorry, Sigzil.
How about this?
give you this little bag of sand.
I doubt that this is gonna be interesting, but... Here. We can play a game. Just look that direction and count to 3.
I feel like you're just gonna run away, though.
Do we all have to do it at the same time?
Not necessarily.
Why are we playing this game? What is the purpose of this game? It's gonna make you trust us if we play this game.
I turn away and go 1, 2, 3, and then turn back.
As soon as you said 1, he's changed shape and started bolting.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And I guess we just give up and go home. Oh well. We tried.
We like your portals, they're nice.
Well, if he's a Fae, he's probably immune to them.
Do you want me to hit him?
Does he go?
You want me to hit him?
I mean, I don't think so.
How fast is he moving?
How fast does he move?
Yeah, how fast? Yeah, Jared, how fast is he moving?
We could just run.
As soon as that happens, he's roughly 120 feet away already.
No, but like, because basically when he starts running, because
Sigzil's the only one that turns
Sigzil's the
around.
only one who turned away. How fast was he moving when he started running?
Is he like?
About how many feet around?
Well,
Was it like
three-
normal movement speed?
Presumably not.
It's not normal movement speed.
Okay, but either way, I can, because I can
Whatever, I'm just
bonus.
gonna hold person.
Is he faster than Aldrich? Well, no.
Yeah, because I can bonus action dash. So
He's
Um,
from his cruising speed, he's going to 240 feet per round.
Jesus Christ.
fucking excuse me.
Yes, he's going fast. With the reasons why he changed shape first.
I mean, Safi could do a. You said
Anything
hold
that
person.
fast. Yeah, hold person's my only thing I can really do.
If he's Fey, hold person won't work.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's humanoids.
Oh, right.
Hmm.
I will say.
Well, that is another good tell, though. If it works.
You could try, and if it just fails for the purposes
What did he
of...
transform into?
A
An
beam of
orb?
light. Yeah.
Oh. Well, that also doesn't sound very humanoid.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, well, bye.
Well, let's go to the temple.
I guess. No. Yeah, I guess we can just try and go to the temple and see if if the other Fey guy knows the other Fey guy.
Imagine if they're the same guy.
There's the same dude. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well.
he just runs.
What was the last, you said the last one he was at was a temple to,
Start with a D.
I was gonna say it, but I was just like, it'll be funnier if you actually say it.
Schizophrenia.
Temple to schizophrenia.
His name is Skadoosh.
Is it Skadoosh?
Yeah. What?
How many temples are there in the city?
Give me a second. Whoops, that's not the right one. Six.
Okay, that's manageable. Yeah, why don't we check the one he was at last, which I'm like 80% sure started with a D. Didn't really ask where they were, huh? I guess we can go back to the library, right? And ask her about all the temples. Probably. Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. So, you go back to the public school of knowledge. Oh, and he's still
Hey.
there. Yep.
Yeah, we're thanks for your help. Could you refresh me? What are the temples of the city? There's six temples. What are they? Who are they to?
Oh, it's fairly easy to find the temples in the city because of the fact that have you noticed that there's like large tower-like structures out in the city?
I have now.
Yes, each tower is actually for a different god, and that's what they worship. So the gods here that is being worshipped is Dara Flowerheart of life and nature, Cyrus of knowledge and craft, Drozagath of rule of the underworld, Silas of cultivation and agriculture, Ursula of trickery and deceit, and Kai of redemption and light.
He was the Drozgath one that he was at last.
Mm-hmm.
Are you asking that?
I say it out loud. Yeah.
Which ones had he been to before?
All of them.
He's
Cyrus.
It was just Cyrus and Kai. Or Cyrus and Dara.
he has been to every single temple. The last one that I personally seen him at was the Drozagath one.
I mean, we can probably just do the rounds.
Yeah.
It's not that many. Shouldn't take that long.
Who knows? Maybe they give stamps.
Yeah.
In fact, is there like some scrap, like a scrapbook I can take or buy?
God damn it. The fucking dice never roll. Alright. When you say that, she's like, actually, yeah, is there a particular reason why you need scrap paper?
Or, I don't know, if there's like some sort of thing that I can collect stamps in.
She scrambles underneath the table. You can hear like scrambling noises and stuff like that. And eventually she gives you a half broken scroll, but it's all just an empty scroll.
Okay, that works. Alright, well, I think we're ready to go then.
Sure.
Was that all that you require?
I think we're good, yeah?
Unless anybody else has any questions, yeah. Alright. Guess we go to Drozgath and then just kind of do the rounds after that if we don't find him.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, each temple is very catered to, like, it has a very similar, exterior to every other temple, where it's like, reds and teals, but the interior is completely different. The interior of Drozgath's, temple doesn't have pews or anything like that to worship him at all. What it has in there is just actually urns. And the symbol of Drozgath is just very similar to like the Fire Nation emblem. And it has to have a specific bonfire that burns underneath it. And when you walk inside the temple, in the specific area, the idea of worship, like praying to Drozgath, isn't really a thing. So you go in there to like pay respects and just leave, type stuff. So the idea of a person praying to a god, even if it's not Drozgath, in this specific temple, is very uncommon and very like, the fuck are you doing type shit. I will say, since it's would be pretty obvious of if you did see a person praying in there, someone can do an investigation with advantage.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, it's pretty simple actually. When you look over, you're just like, yeah, there's a lot of urns everywhere. That's normal. You see the emblem that's like constantly on fire and it's like changes colors from like black, copper, and like different fiery colors. But eventually, there is a person that does catch your eye on a corner, not facing the emblem at all. It's a pale, tealish man. One, I actually have a picture of him. Two, I need to describe him properly. Who is on his knees and praying. He has a purple slash blue. It's like a very dark purple trench coat on, and he has furs on his his armor, and his armor seems to be very weathered, and it's steel underneath. On his back, he carries a large great axe, but also has a bow tied to his back as well. To his waist, he has a quiver that has seen a lot of action, and has his eyes closed with long black hair. And I'll give you the picture.
Mm.
Almost looks like he has a neck beard.
It does. Yeah, I saw that at first and I was like, does this man have a neck beard?
Reasons why I had to specify.
Well, anybody have suggestions on how to not fuck this one up?
I messed too much up today to be confident in my abilities.
Hunk, what do you think?
Huh.
Stares into the sun.
Yeah, that's... Well, there's... You would be staring at two different stars in the sky.
One
It's just
eye.
Checks out.
Okay. So when people pay respects, they just burn the flame and then they go.
I don't think he's praying. I think the whole point of this whole elaborate discussion about this god is that people don't pray to this god, and he's praying here, since he's probably not praying to this god.
Okay.
Or he is.
Or
Would-
he is. Those are the only options.
I'll say, or he is, which makes it probably more concerning.
I'll go over next to him and mimic him. I'll pray in the same way.
Okay. Make a performance/religion.
Oh. That is a 23.
Wow. Well, you do mimic his movements pretty precisely. You go down on your knees, clasp your hands together, and start closing your eyes. I don't know if you're actually praying though. That's up to you to decide.
I'll just Is there a god of storms or sea?
Actually, yes. There's a different god for both storm and sea. So
Pray to the god of storms to leave me alone.
okay.
Bitch, leave me the fuck alone.
So one, I feel like you would know who the god of storms is, unless
Yeah, absolutely.
okay. So when you're praying to the god of sky and storms, uh, um, the god name is Zafira.
Saphira. Okay.
I could put that in chat if you want me to give you like the exact.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Is there a doc with
Yeah,
god
it's actually in
names?
all the gods stuff is in Terrana Basics.
Okay.
But yeah, when you start praying for Zafira to leave you the fuck alone, basically, unless you want to word it slightly better.
I mean, it wouldn't be anything. It would just be kind of like, it's like, please, my life has been enough of the storm. Please visit someone else.
One, you feel a jolt in your body, like a chill. Two, in your head when you have your eyes closed, you have like a beam of light that comes in a shape of lightning bolt for a short period of time.
From Sigzil.
But eventually, the guy that was praying looks over, just like, didn't think there would be another person praying here.
Open my eyes. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I just thought, seemed like the right place to do it. Not a lot of other people doing it. What brings you here?
Searching for purpose. I've lost my home, so search for it through religious means, but it does not seem like the god that I'm looking for is being worshipped here.
What's their name? Maybe I could help.
Oh, the god that I'm currently want answers from is actually Ari, the caretaker of the spirits.
I'm gonna focus my eyes into the spirit realm and see if I can see any spirits around him.
It's actually very interesting when you try to focus to look at spirits for him. You don't actually see spirits, but he becomes more translucent.
Interesting. Oh, by the way, my name is Sigzil, but you can call me Sig. What's your name?
I wasn't given a name. They call me the Pale Guy.
Skipping right past them, my friends call me Sig. Like, please, someone just do it.
Well. So, you from this place, or?
No, I'm not.
Where do you hail from, then? I myself, I'm from, have you heard of Ariel?
I've not traveled very far, so no, I have not heard of a place called Ariel.
It's over the ocean in Favorite Ash.
Yeah, I think I don't actually come from this realm, from what my memory entails.
So you're from. Are you from the spirit realm?
I feel a connection to it, but I don't know if I'm. All I'm certain of it is that I'm just not from here. This world.
Interesting. Well, me and my friends are trying to get to a place called Sanctuary. We're looking for this a red Pandarian fellow. Ever heard of a place or person like that?
Might have. It does sound kind of familiar.
Yeah, well, we're trying to find a short way to get there. So we were asking someone else today, but they seem pretty shy, so they didn't want to talk. Some white wolf guy.
Oh, that. Are you talking about Fenrir?
I mean, maybe. He seemed pretty paranoid.
Well, it would make sense since he's the one that guards entrance to the spirit realm.
Oh, then just wait. I mean, if that's the case, wouldn't that be the best way for you to get to communicate with Ari then? If you know this guy.
I've been though. Yes, I've been getting messages to wait though. I've been going around to each temple to see if I could get a connection. The only message that I got from her is to wait. So I was seeing if I was able to get a different one. But it's actually very fascinating since today specific, like, I got that message in Dara Flowerheart's temple, but the message that I got here was, you'll know when it happens. So maybe this is time for change.
I mean, sure. So, I mean, you haven't talked to anyone else or had anything else crazy happen today, have you?
Not to my knowledge. I just had people just staring at me for doing my normal thing of just praying to different gods. Well, praying at the temples of a different god.
Well, I mean, if it's the time for change, maybe we can find your Fenrir friend. Are you in good straits with them? Is he someone that he does he trust you?
It seems that when I'm in these escapades to go to temple, he's relatively close by for some reason. I don't know why though. Never actually asked him about it.
Sounds like he's your bodyguard or something.
But if we go far enough, you might not be probably be able to see her.
Okay, well, I mean, that way we could help each other out. That would be really great. You all done with your praying, and we could get going pretty soon.
I think I've gotten what I needed here. So, yeah, we can just start heading out.
Oh, I think that's my friends over there.
He
Wow.
just waves. But eventually, without even doing an investigation check, the Pale Man was correct. Fenrir is relatively nearby. Checking up.
Also, is it okay? The Pale Man is a little bit long-winded. You mind if I just call you Shiro?
What the fuck?
Oh, I think I read in a book it means white in another language.
That's fine. Fucking Shiro. God damn it. Alright. Yeah. Fenrir is actually relatively close by because, like, it's staring. And most likely you guys would approach him. It's just like, you know, giving it like a side eye type shit. Just like, ah, so you found me.
I'll just hi again. Sorry for last time. We're doing better at trying to meet new people.
Okay. Well, so what business do you have with him? Points at, you know, I guess Shiro.
We're
Well, first of all, I mean, clearly, you said you don't trust us, but I mean, why do we have to tell you what business that we have with him? Why would, what have you given us to trust you? This is a two-way streak, bud.
I mean, I could just run away again.
I mean, you're the
But I'm
one
not.
you're the one seemingly watching this guy, so
You don't seem like a very good guardian of the spirit realm if all you do is ever run away.
When this portal's on your actual back, it's kind of simple to run away, so they can't use you as a portal.
but if you run away, then your back is towards them, and then they can.
If your portal to the spirit realm is on your back, when people come out of your back, isn't that concerning? Isn't that something that you would want to know about?
You
Does
see,
that become an issue when you're like taking a shower?
there has been stuff that has happened, and yes, may have misplaced a portal, and I can't reach it. Let's just put it that way.
You
And I can't.
accidentally put it on your back? Wow, that's embarrassing.
I mean, you can guard it by just laying down, I suppose.
Just.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the most defensive style. I like your style, man.
But I still feel like if the portal's on your back, if you run away, that makes you the most vulnerable to people getting into the portal.
Is it multiple portals to your portal, or is it like 1-to-1?
Yeah, also if the portal to the spirit realm, how come we weren't in the spirit realm and we came out of your back?
Yeah, that's another good point. We weren't in the spirit realm when we came out of your rig.
You
Unless
see-
the skies is the spirit realm?
So, as as you can see from him, his memory is also very fuzzy. My memory is also pretty fuzzy as well, but sadly, the information of having the portal be stuck to my back has been drained into me for some reason. I feel like it's because of the fact that it's such an idiotic move that this incident cannot be removed from my memory for some reason. And the information for having multiple portals, I think it was for the fact that I was on a journey to go and delete those portals, but one thing led to another. Now there's also a rift over there in a multiple clouds that could possibly lead to different locations. One of them being to my back.
Seems inconvenient.
The only good thing about the one that's on my back, since it's on my personal, like me, I can change the destination of where it goes to.
Oh.
And I can also take myself through that myself portal.
How does that work?
I don't know. I don't
Well,
really
if-
ask questions
He
here.
becomes the sucker and unfolds himself.
Opens himself up, please.
Opens himself up. Sorry, my bad.
Question, but if you can't reach the portal, if you misplaced it and can't reach it, how can you then go through it yourself if you can't reach the portal?
It's like turn into a donut.
It's one of those things that I don't really ask questions here. It just somehow happens. I'm not even quite sure how I'm able to change the location, but here we are now.
Maybe you should wear like some sort of like a big cage on your back, so that if anything, with like an opening for the portal, so that if anything gets out of the portal that you don't want, it'll just go into a cage.
That is an option.
Anyways, Shiro, as I'm taken to calling him, said that he was waiting for something, and that might be us. And so he's maybe where we need to go is where he needs to go.
You hear a audible sigh. Guess it is time. Alright, alright. Get on my back.
Nice.
Alrighty. Is there a right way to... Right.
I climb in his back.
Yeah.
Alright.
Same.
A portal opens up. You go through. Very similar to, like the mist from going into, like, Noel's lair the first time around. You walk through, but, the portal closes behind you. And Fenrir is actually behind you as well. And now I have to change the music.
As I'm stepping through, I'll just kind of pat him on the back saying, thanks.
Your hand slightly goes through a
Yeah.
portal. So, depending on how many times you pat his back, you can feel different temperatures. Oop. Stop. Ooh. To oop. All right. So when you enter and the fog dissipates, you're on top of large mountain structures. You look down, there's a shit ton of clouds, kind of like a sea of clouds. You do see like floating earth spirals everywhere that like connect different islands with like floating islands with vines and shit. I will also say, when you walk through, everybody can see spirits. You also see that both Shiro and Fenrir are more glowing. They're significantly whatever color they were before, it's brighter, and you can actually physically see all of your spirits in here. And when you're looking towards the where you came from, you do see an large made structures built to the actual mountainsides and stuff like that. Very like hidden in the leaf type of vibes up there, like Naruto. So that is what you see. I will also say there is a ground floor, like to the sea of clouds, because currently it's being like covered by clouds, but there is a floor. You're just really fucking high up in the clouds.
Well, I think we actually finally made it this time.
Wow. Huh. This place is really cool. Guess keep eyes peeled. And
Little red panda.
yeah.
I look around. Do I see one?
No, actually. But now I can actually start throwing fucking. So you do see one, boy people. Two, Inari people. Three, you do see Pandorians. And you also see Dryads.
You did a good job with those models.
Thanks, my guy.
Huh. There seem to be any like place that looks like a center of the entire area.
The center of this area actually is a fountain. So, but there is like larger structures surrounding the fountain. It seems to have 3 main structures on top of this mountain. One significantly taller building than the other ones. And the biggest structure does seem like it has like a lot of different spirits flying around surrounding it. I will also say, when you're walking into the actual city itself of Sanctuary, you do see a lot of Pandorians um, uh, Inari people, Dryads, Koi people, just in formation of like lines and lines, practicing kung fu. But there is something that actually will catch your eye. At least the teacher of the group of Pandorians has a separate entity right next to him that's very similar to him but glowing.
Does it look like to Sigzil what a spirit normally looks like?
Digzil's spirit is, well, it's funny how that you pointed out. Sigzil's spirit is actually very fascinating. It's his normal blue cat is actually very sporadic, and you can actually see it running around and like tearing up the floor at every chance it can, shooting lightning bolts to the floor as hard as it can, changing colors from blue to white. But the other one, the other spirit that Sigzil has is just running around him. You know, just like a small child, just running around you.
Are they always like this, or are they hyperactive right now?
I will say normally your spirits cannot damage the area that it is in. But since you're in the world that it actually is from, it can damage stuff.
Well, if I reach out to them, do I like actually feel?
You actually physically try to reach out to it?
I mean, I'm a storm sorcerer, so I'll be fine if it shocks me a bit. So yeah.
Okay. Does an 18 hit?
18?
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be reduced damage because he's doing lightning damage to you, but you know. He does 10 lightning damage reduced to 5 because you're storm.
Yep. Oh dang. Man, this place is wild.
Supposedly it is the spirit realm.
Okay, well. Guess we could go into one of the buildings.
Yeah. I mean, how big does it look like? It's like a secluded area.
Like the city of Sanctuary, or like what?
Yeah, is it like classic there's mountains on all sides or something, or does it like just like
It's pretty much it's pretty damn secluded, where it's like mountains everywhere, and then there's town middle.
right? How big is the town? Is it like city size? Is it like I don't know.
It's like half a city.
So it's like big, but not like big.
Yes.
Cool. Glad we're on the same page. Well, if they've got to be here, I guess they don't. I don't know. Then I mean, shouldn't be that hard to find, right? They stand out like a sore thumb. not that big of a place. I feel like we could do a good sweep if we just kind of hang out and look around, right? I don't know if we should ask around. I don't know if that's going to lead to more problems. Maybe that should be your job, Six. So it seemed to work better when you did it. I don't know. I couldn't say why.
I mean, okay, if that's what we're going with, all right. Excuse me. I'll stop a random passerby.
All right. You actually stop at Inari.
Hi. We're looking for a red Pandarian gentleman. Have you
Is it a
seen
man or
anyone?
is it a woman?
Or is it a man or woman?
Well, I have not personally seen a red Pandorian man, but there is a red Pandorian woman.
I would say, Jared, that'd be one of those things. In game wise, like no time has passed. He would know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
That was just a map mistake.
I know.
Yeah. All right.
It's almost like it's been 2 or 3 weeks since we last
All
played or
right.
something.
Cool. Where was she?
It's almost like it's been over a month since we played this one.
Oh my god. The last time I saw her, she was currently paying her respects to the Temple of Fari.
Oh, cool. All right. Well,
There's that.
There's 2 main places. One that's actually located here in the sanctuary, and that's only like a satellite temple, I guess you could say. Because the main temple is not actually over here. It's in the outside of our walls. And she normally goes there, but I think she's currently at the one here in Sanctuary right now.
all right. Which building is that?
So is the biggest one here. You can't really miss it.
All right. Cool. Thank you. And I'll lead the way.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. When you do, and you get closer and closer to one, the temple is actually upstairs, so you're going higher in elevation. Two, you didn't really realize it at first, but the fact that your spirit was able to hurt you was interesting. For any magic casters right now, your magic feels kind of out of place slightly. Just by the way, but
Get fucked.
when you go up the stairs, yeah, you do see significantly more spirits just swirling that specific building itself. And as soon as you go up there, there's a large shrine that has a not a blanket, no, it's a cover, a red cover over a altar, and the only thing on that altar is a large blue sphere that is on fire. At least you think it's fire. And there are people there that actually kneel and pray there. And in the very center of it is a red
Hey.
Pandorian woman.
Why does she look like the kid from Jumanji when he's turning into a monkey?
God damn it.
What?
That just gave me depression. Alright.
Dope staff though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Alright, well. Ten was all. Dennis, yeah, you wanna.
Dennis every time.
Fucking Dennis every time.
It's just the fact that his name is just Dennis.
And this,
Denny Fong.
Denny Fang.
Yeah, Dennis is actually the one that's gonna be the talker in this one.
do you remember that face?
That is so, yeah, I know, right? I'm so sad now, because, God, that,
You're welcome. I saw it and instantly I was like, oh, it's the kid from Jumanji.
the amount of, like,
Probably the amount of time Jared put it on that Hero Forge model, and then just for me to do that.
that's exactly what I'm, like, so sad about. Ugh, pain. That
It's
is,
not like that close, but it is like.
I mean, you have to look for it.
you have to
Gotta
search,
be
but
the-
you have to search for it, but the fact that you have to
But-
search for it is just so
But the
sad
fact
to me.
that I said it and you looked at it and you could see it, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway. Dennis Fong and Sonos all walk up. Maybe! How's it going? And yeah, so May is the red Pandora. She's like, Mori Geyser? Dennis, why are you guys here? Well, you see, there has been some stuff that happened. How to get the people back together? You know,
We're
whole
getting the
thing.
band back together.
It's a whole thing. Well, I'm gonna stop you there right now. If you haven't noticed from our last escapade, I'm quite I'm very much required to be here. So that raises some issues. If it is an issue that I can actually resolve with not being there physically, then I will happily help. But it's nice to see you guys again. But yeah, I mean, I can quickly talk to Ari if there's any other way I can physically help you guys, but it's fascinating that you even got here.
Is that something that, like, is negotiable? Like, there are conditions that, like, I don't know. What's the particular circumstances that requires you to be here?
Well, you see, the caretaker of the spirits requires an assistant. I am indeed the assistant. But there is a way for you, for me to help you guys out in your current scenario. But that also requires me to take a little journey to the Cinder Temple. It will take me a couple days to actually do that, though. Do you you guys know how spirits work because points at Sigil. That one seems very aggressive. It seems like you haven't been taking care of your spirits that well.
What
I've
am I
never seen a
supposed to
spirit
feed?
before I got here.
What a bad dad.
What do I feed him?
Good.
Well, one, spirits are normally docile, so the fact that it's very aggressive right now, I'm uncertain why it's like that. But I will say the change in the colors can actually show the potential of your spirit. White's actually very good. It means it has high potential. It's just tends to lash
Dude.
out when it does not like its current circumstance.
It doesn't like being home.
Yeah, maybe maybe it's just he's a little overwhelmed. It's
I
like
mean-
when a dog like goes to a park for the first time and sees a bunch of other dogs.
I mean, I can quickly show you guys how to deal with spirits if, since you're here in the spirit world.
It sounds good, yeah.
So, she takes you out to the courtyard of the temple and stuff like that, and
It's a shotgun.
and
I can show you how to
Goes-
take care of your spirit.
Exactly.
she goes like, yeah, depending on how the spirit's been is been treated as of now is how much they're going to lash out. At least from the looks of you guys, it seems one of you guys is more favored by spirits a little bit and have become significantly easier to tame, I guess you could say, in their care. And she actually points at Safi. And with proper care onto your spirits, well one, they'll actually listen to you better to direct calls. 'Cause since if you ever get into a battle in here, it's gonna be very hard since how magic works is the fact that it's linked to the spirit world. It's your spirits exploding here, turning into sigils and turning into magic and turning into the essence of what your magic is meant to do. But it's like a small cycle of death and revival here. And sometimes the spirits are not very happy about that, which tends for them to lash out a bit. Kind of like being overworked, to say the least. And a way to calm them down a bit is just to treat them as like a friend, or show that you don't mean any harm. And the best person I can teach right now to show you the process of it is Safi. And she goes over, grabs your hand, and goes like, just show that your spirit can approach you without any reason for it to think that you're going to harm it, and it will respond to you. So now this is gonna be interesting. Safi, I need you to roll an 8 from 3d6s.
An 8 specifically or higher than 8?
8 or higher.
Okay, I did it in 2.
Okay.
Oh wow, Ethan!
The
Wow.
last one was a 1. 2, 6, 1.
So, your spirit crawls over to you and nuzzles your hand and shimmers in a glowing light. Unfortunately, though, the hardest one to actually have this happen is actually points at Sigil. It seems your spirit has been overworked to the bone, to the point where he very much does not like you.
Get
Oh.
fucked.
Dang.
And I think about the whole 2 spells around, and I'm like, oh.
Ah.
So, it might take some time, but you just have to do the same process as Safi did. But it will take some time for your spirit to warm up to you as well. She will also guide your hand to do the same thing. So, roll 3d6s in hopes for a 14th or higher.
14.
He's mad. Like, spirit be mad.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. These ones. Two, 3, and 3. No.
Hey, you got 8.
Yeah. So she guides your hand, and as soon as you, the cat does start to approach, but there was some hesitation in there, with a bit of. It's mainly because of the fact that you're kind of nervous, so your hands start like twitching, and your cat did not like that, so it tried to bite you, and then, May actually grabs your hand and pulls it back for you. Yeah, you're gonna have to work with that.
I mean, it's anything worth doing isn't easy.
Safi disagrees.
Unless you're just good at it.
Safi's just like grooving with her dudes. Yeah, well,
Spirits and not.
we're Jim and Tim and I are kindred spirits, so it just comes
All it takes is
natural.
a little bit of sacrifice.
Yeah, all you have to do is sacrifice Pip 3,000 times, and
Pip died so that Jim and Tim could live.
That's why they love you.
But, points at Shiro and, Fenrir. I haven't seen you guys in a bit. I think Ari wants to see you, so it's a good thing that they're here. So,
Oh, you know what? Sorry, I already named them. They're Gertie and Ferdy.
Gertie and Ferdy!
of course they still rhyme.
Of course, they still are. Yeah.
And Shiro's just like, oh well, that's good too. I'm actually being able to see her. Then it's fantastic. Fenrir's like, ooh. Talk with boss lady. Ooh. Don't know about that one.
Not boss man.
We're in trouble.
But May is just like, okay, so I do need to take these two with me. If you want, you guys can come with me to the temple and see Ari, but like I said, it's not guaranteed I'll be able to leave this realm since I need to assist her. But I will say, I'm hoping with her favor I will be able to send my personal spirit to help you guys in your escapades.
Yeah.
And
Shiro's with us, right?
Shiro is indeed with you guys.
Okay, good.
It's
If
funny
you pronounce
because
escapade incorrectly.
because so spirits in general have been like basically another version of you but in a different form. And when you were looking at that one Pandorian man that was actually doing kung fu, you can now make the connection that the person that was right next to him that was glowing was his spirit. And when May actually tells you about her spirit, she also informs you, it's just like, so it's very fascinating because my spirit is not similar to me at all. It should be a shock.
They're
But,
an asshole.
My spirit is actually more of a broad and more muscular spirit. And as soon as she says that, a Pandorian spirit comes out, and it's just, from her size compared to her spirit size, very significant. It's like 3 times her size. Standing tall and just hands behind his back.
Yeah, I guess that definitely could be useful if we get to bring him with us.
He and I are connected. It's very fascinating since I have very different skills compared to he does. But since we're so connected, he can actually sometimes use my skills. I'm trying to oh yeah, I remember it. So she goes, all right, do you want to see what I mean when I say that?
Sure.
Okay, so 1, she snaps her fingers and spirits actually go and grab like a practice dummy and drops it in front. And she goes, Yami, attack. Full blast. And that large hulking man, Yami, makes a sign with his fingers. And 1, knives appear in his hands, and then channel divinity, grave, and stabs. And so he stabs, and immediately you see his knives go towards it. The actual dummy itself digs in, does not have an incision, and lets go. A moment later, the head actually pries open and explodes.
That's pretty nutty.
He has accompanied me for many generations, and he should be able to help you when it comes to whatever escapade it is that I guess the material plane needs right now. with a lot of training, one, you can manifest your spirits to evolve and change shape to the point where it can manifest its own personality. But there is a caveat, like, I'm very akin to Ari and have been blessed by her, so my spirit connection with my spirit is very unnatural, to say the least. So you'll be able to reach a different potential if you train your spirits, but it won't be to this extent.
Is Aldrich going to be able to see Yami when we leave this area?
Isn't that a great question? Because I can't see spirits. This is the first time I'm seeing spirits.
That is facts. Do you voice the fact that you normally can't see spirits?
I mentioned that earlier.
Okay. So, sadly, when you do leave the spirit world, you won't be able to see spirits again. But, specifically Yami, when he goes to the material plane, one, he can actually interact in the material plane. Two, you'll be able to see him. Well, since we should be going to Ari pretty soon, you did want to come with me, right?
Yeah, I think so. Right? May as well try and convince the Ari of our mission, anyways, right?
Okay.
Hey, if I can digivolve Ferdy and Gertie, you know. Good nerd.
So, when that has been said, a large manatee? I think no, that is not the right fucking animal. I think it's a stingray, like a large stingray.
Those are very different.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, hold up.
Wait, what was the one you were
Okay.
trying to...
So I don't even know. He could still just be wrong because he went from manatee to stingray.
Oh, maybe he was thinking manta ray?
Manta ray. Manta ray.
Why don't you just call it a mantine and be over with?
What, the Pokemon?
The Pokemon.
Yes.
But yeah, a
Because he
large.
doesn't want to get sued by Nintendo.
Exactly. A large manta ray, like fucking 18 buses wide, shows
Oh
up.
dang.
So she urges you to like go on his back, and when you do, you all gonna start flying, and it'll eventually,
Matt, I just thought the same thing.
yeah.
Oh, is that the Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the chat yet. Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, it will actually take a good amount of time to, even on a manta ray, it would take a good amount of time to actually fly over there. So, y'all can have a rest if you want to. But also, that's where we're gonna be ending this session.
Do we level up?
Actually, yes.
Oh!
Hey!
Your reliable talent, Aldrich?
Yeah. Go.
I forget. We're
And
doing...
evasion.
Are we doing half rests in this campaign?
Yes.
Have we used anything?
I don't think
No.
you did, but you know. Just in
I
case.
think we've had a combat here in a couple sessions.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure out what my book gives me now.
Yeah, I know.
I
Yeah, I
rolled a 5 on HP.
Oh yeah, I forgot about HP.
Alright. Come on.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Ethan, Andrew's using fixed HP and Solaire, so you might want to fix that.
Oh, I rolled
God.
a 2.
I got a 3.
Oh, what do you guys think about the rule that if you roll below half on HP, then you get advantage the next time you level up?
That is going to be impossible
be-
to remember.
I mean,
No one's
we-
gonna remember.
you
Yeah.
could just put it down
It's
in notes,
so
I guess.
easy to just mark it down somewhere in your character sheet.
Listen,
forget
you're
about the mark.
right. No one's gonna remember the next time we level up, though. So look at that mark.
Oh, also recording by.